You want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
You can't handle the truth!
Well, I'm giving you the Detroit sports truth with your chief host, Taylor the Gator Phillips. Also with co-host Carlos Martinez. We lay down the entire truth about all things Detroit sports up to 3 hours long. If you want to know the Detroit sports truth and chime in on it, the number to call or text message live on the DST podcast on Spreaker is 231-429-3668. Add us on Facebook as Taylor Phillips and Carlos Martinez. Like my Facebook page, Taylor Phillips' Detroit Sports page. Join my Facebook group, Taylor Phillips' Detroit Sports Group. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr at DT2Phillips. And connect with me on LinkedIn, Pinterest, and Google Plus as Taylor Phillips. This podcast is also available on iHeartRadio. And this is the first edition of what we like to call 5 Questions with yours truly, Taylor Phillips. I'm with Steve DeBoss Barnes from Battle Creek.
Yes, sir.
How are we doing tonight?
I'm doing great.
Good. So you've been, how long have you been a Detroit sports fan, and when did you begin to be a fan?
I began being a fan around probably the age of 4 years old. I was born and raised here in Michigan, and I've always been a Lions fan.
Who's your favorite player of all time?
My favorite player of all time has to be Barry Sanders.
Yeah, he used to do his shake moves to make the defenders miss.
Ankles.
Yep, and score.
Barry Sanders
gain a lot of yards, score a lot of touchdowns.
Yeah, he's my favorite player of all times. I mean, he looked good getting negative yards.
Right. How would you describe the state of your team right now, the Detroit Lions?
I believe that we're one of the elite teams in the NFL right now. I think sometimes the only thing we need to draft is a referee.
Yeah, on that picked up pass interference call you made.
Oh yeah, that was freaking horrible. That really pissed me off.
Yeah, it pissed everybody off. Let me tell you, but that was on 3rd and 1. By the way, they only needed 1 yard though.
Correct, I understand that, but that was definitely a pass interference.
Yep.
And,
true.
I mean, that's no different than Tom Brady and explaining balls.
Yep.
I mean, if that's what it takes to win in the NFL, I guess you got to pay the refs more money.
Guess so. So where do you think your team will end up at the end of this season?
And end of the season, we're going to definitely win in the NFC North. And I believe that we'll have home field advantage throughout the playoffs. And I believe this is the year that we go to the Super Bowl and win everything.
Cool.
I see Matthew Stafford throwing for over 5,000 yards. Probably break Peyton Manning's record of